I think they were doing with some of the production design or set design, which is when we're in Mary's office, and this goes right to the heart of your comment about that's what therapy is entering other people's spaces. Mary's office itself seems to be a reflection of the Backrooms. There's some really fun set deck and production design elements in there. The shears in her office behind her are checkered patterns, which are almost like the ceilings in the Backrooms. The lights and the ceiling tiles and the curtains around the shears are like these labyrinthian designs. Like you can kind of make out like the rooms are kind of being reflected in the patterns of the curtains. And then above Clark, there's a skylight hanging over him in the ceiling. And I think that's interesting whenever you talk about the difference of artificial light versus real light, because there's an actual path to the sun when he's in her office. There's an actual path to something whole and real and healthy. But every time he tries to go inside of his own life by himself without her, right? It's artificial lighting, and it's false, and he's trapped, and he sometimes gets lost, and then eventually he does. Eventually he stops trying to go back out. He stops trying to go to her for help, and he's just trying to do it himself. And that's when he goes too far. And she goes after him, but she needs to be there in the safety of her office. He needs to be there in the safety of her office. So maybe there's a really interesting conversation around therapy that's being coded into this experience.